Do you really know how much time you have left after turning 70? At this age, every year begins to feel more valuable, and rightly so. The truth is, your body is already sending signals that could offer insight into how much longer you might live. While some people in their 70s remain sharp, energetic, and active, others begin to slow down, experiencing fatigue and facing more health issues. So what makes the difference? It often comes down to a few key signs, subtle but meaningful changes that can give you a glimpse into your future. In this video, we'll explore 7 powerful indicators that may predict how long you'll live beyond 70. These aren't myths or guesses. They're backed by real scientific research and medical observations of people who've aged well and lived long, fulfilling lives. By the end of this video, you'll be able to assess these signs in yourself and, more importantly, learn what you can do now to improve your health and potentially extend your life. Stay with us until the end. You may discover that small, often overlooked details could make a huge difference in your future. Let's get started. Sign number 1, your walking speed. One of the most reliable indicators of longevity after age 70 isn't found in your genetics or medical history, it's in your walking pace. Research shows that older adults who walk at a steady, brisk pace tend to live longer than those who slow down considerably. That's because walking speed reflects your overall health, your leg strength, heart function, coordination, and even brain health. Consider 2 men, both 75. David walks every day with confidence and balance. He crosses the street easily and climbs stairs without effort. Joni, once active, now tires quickly, struggles to keep up, and often feels unsteady on his feet. David's quick, stable stride suggests good physical function. Joni's slower, shaky steps could signal weakening muscles, poor circulation, or early neurological issues. Your legs are your foundation. When they weaken, so does your independence. The good news, you can improve your walking speed. Taking more daily walks, doing leg-strengthening exercises, or even using light weights can help. Because how fast you move through life may be one of the clearest reflections of how long you'll keep moving. Sign number 2. Grip strength. It may seem simple, but the strength of your grip can reveal a lot about your overall vitality. Studies show that a firm handshake often indicates strong muscles, good circulation, and a healthy nervous system. A weakening grip, however, could point to muscle loss, frailty, or early signs of health decline. Take Maria, age 78, who's always had a firm handshake. He exercises regularly and handles everyday tasks easily. Wendy, also 78, now struggles to open jars and carry shopping bags. He assumes it's just aging. But in reality, his declining grip strength may signal a loss of muscle mass, which increases his risk of falls and shortens life expectancy. Your grip is often a mirror of your body's overall muscle condition. If it's weakening, don't ignore it. Start simple. Squeeze a tennis ball, use hand grippers, or lift light weights. A strong grip today can mean a stronger, more independent tomorrow. Sign number 3. Balance. Can you stand on one leg? Your ability to balance, especially standing on one leg for 10 seconds, is a strong predictor of longevity. People who struggle with balance are more prone to falls, injuries, and even cognitive issues. Those who maintain stability into their 70s and beyond tend to live longer and healthier. Take Pablo and Hannah, both in their early 70s. Pablo practices yoga and walks daily. He can stand on one foot without wobbling. Hannah hasn't focused much on her balance and now struggles to stand still on one foot, often needing to grab something for support. Poor balance isn't just inconvenient. It's a sign of declining coordination, muscle strength, or even brain function. But balance can be improved. Try standing on one leg for a few seconds a day, walking heel to toe, or practicing Tai Chi. If you feel unsteady lately, don't wait. Start training your balance now. It could help prevent serious issues later. Sign number 4. Sleep patterns. How you sleep after 70 plays a major role in your overall health and longevity. Sleep is when your body heals, your immune system strengthens, and your brain clears out toxins. Older adults who consistently sleep well are more likely to stay sharp, energetic, and disease-free. Meet Henry and Bill, both in their mid-70s. Henry has a regular bedtime, sleeps 7 hours, and wakes up refreshed. Bill, however, tosses and turns, wakes up often, and feels tired even after a full night in bed. Over time, Henry remains alert and healthy. Bill, on the other hand, develops memory problems, fatigue, and even blood pressure issues, many of which are tied to poor sleep. If your sleep has changed, if you wake often, feel unrested, or struggle to fall asleep, don't ignore it. Simple fixes like reducing screen time before bed, getting morning sunlight, and avoiding heavy meals at night can improve your sleep and your life. Sign number 5. Appetite and eating habits. What you eat and how much after 70 can predict how well and how long you'll live. A healthy appetite and balanced diet keep your muscles strong, energy high, and immune system resilient. But a sudden drop in appetite or poor nutrition can accelerate aging and signal deeper health issues. Compare Jenny and Sandra, both 74. Jenny enjoys food, eats fresh meals, and maintains a healthy weight. Sandra has lost her appetite, skips meals, and relies on processed snacks. She's lost weight without trying, something she chalks up to age. But Sandra's loss of appetite may point to digestive problems, nutritional deficiencies, or even early cognitive decline. When older adults don't eat enough, the body starts breaking down muscle, increasing weakness, frailty, and the risk of illness. If you've lost interest in food, feel full quickly, or have lost weight unexpectedly, it's time to pay attention. Focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods, get enough protein, and don't ignore changes in your eating habits. They could be telling you something important. Sign number 6. How you handle stress. Your response to stress after 70 can significantly affect your health and lifespan. Chronic stress raises blood pressure, weakens immunity, and speeds up aging. But those who manage stress well through calm thinking, social connection, or relaxation techniques tend to age more gracefully. Consider John and Richard, both 76. John handles life's challenges with a calm, steady mindset. He practices deep breathing, stays socially engaged, and lets go of worries. Richard, however, holds on to stress, often feels overwhelmed, and stays stuck in negative thinking. His sleep suffers, his energy drops, and his health begins to decline. If you often feel anxious, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't ignore it. Managing stress isn't just about peace of mind. It can help you live longer. Whether it's mindfulness, gentle exercise, journaling, or laughter, find what works for you and protect your health from within. Sign number 7. Your social connections. One of the most overlooked predictors of longevity is your social life. Studies show that older adults with strong connections, whether through friends, family, or community groups, live longer, healthier lives. Loneliness, on the other hand, is linked to heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and early death. Let's meet Eleanor and Barbara, both 78. Eleanor regularly chats with friends, joins her book club, and stays close to family. She laughs often and feels connected. Barbara, however, spends most days alone. She rarely reaches out and feels increasingly isolated. Being around others stimulates your brain, lowers stress, and boosts physical health. Even small efforts, calling an old friend, joining a hobby group, or chatting with neighbors, can make a huge difference. Connection doesn't require a crowd, just consistent, meaningful interaction. Final thoughts. Now that you've learned these 7 signs, take a moment to reflect. Are you moving through life with strength, balance, and connection, or have you noticed changes that might need your attention? The good news? Most of these signs are in your control. By improving your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep, eating habits, stress management, and social ties, you can dramatically enhance both the length and quality of your life. Don't wait for a health scare to make changes. Start small, but start today. Because living well isn't just about adding years. It's about making each one count. If you found this helpful, leave a comment sharing one insight you learned and how you'll use it in your own life. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help others live better, longer lives too. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.